Hey guys, I'm Cassandra Bodzak, author of Eat with Intention and host of this YouTube show. And I wanted to tap in today and answer a question that I get all of the time. How do I start listening to my body? And for any of you guys who have read Eat with Intention, it really is a manual, a starter manual on that. So if this is something that you really want to sink your teeth into, like this faces, you should totally pick up the book, and I'll put a link below for you to do that. But how do you begin that conversation? Well, first and foremost, and I'm not going to get too in-depth into it in this video because I have other videos for this, but first you need to heal the relationship with your body. So first and foremost, get into gratitude for your body on a really cellular level. So the way I communicate this a lot is to think about how much you take for granted on a daily basis. You take for granted that your heart just beats, that your lungs just breathe, that you show up and you get to do everything in your life because your body just works. It just works for you. It's great, right? And then let's say, I think we've all had one of those times where all of a sudden our body is not working so great. Maybe you sprain an ankle or you break a leg or maybe you have the flu. And then all of a sudden you can't do everything that you're just so used to doing. You don't have the energy that you're just so used to having. And that, I think, is the kind of deep, deep body gratitude that I advocate for, because it's not about some surface level body gratitude where you're grateful for things about your body that you're still struggling to love. And that's totally okay. We all have parts of our body that we're still struggling to love. But let's focus on the things like our heartbeat, like our lungs breathing, like our brain, like our eyes, like our nose, things that we can all be in total awe and reverence of. Because once we heal that relationship with our body, then we can dive into talking to it. So body communication, talking to your body, listening to your body, really is a muscle because it doesn't come naturally to us. Your body is always communicating with you, but we live in a world that is constantly dragging you all these places and doesn't give you the time you need to fully just take that breath in the morning and say, what do I want to have for breakfast? You know, that moment when you're debating what exercise class to sign up for while you're at work, to really tune into your body and say, does my body feel like it wants Soul Cycle today, or does it want yoga, or does it want hip hop, or whatever, right? We don't give our body a chance to even talk. So it's hard to even imagine listening at times. So if you're watching this video, I want to encourage you to take a challenge for the next week or 2 weeks I advise, relentlessly check in with your body. Because it's like any relationship. All of a sudden, we don't use it. You'll never lose it, but you get out of practice with it. So in these next 2 weeks, what I'd encourage you to do is to check in with your body before every meal. Ask it what it wants to eat. Ask it, what it wants to do for movement. And just get into that habit of asking it and tuning in and giving it that moment to speak to you. Because a lot of you will notice that your body will pipe up instantly and start talking to you. You're going to tune in and be like, what do I want for breakfast? And your body is just going to be like, ooh, we want a smoothie, or ooh, we want oatmeal, or whatever, right? Some of you may be like, oh, that's crazy. Like, I asked, but I don't hear anything. I don't know what it wants. Well, the way your body always communicates with you on a very base level that is always truthful is how it feels. So another way that I encourage people to start listening to their body when they're struggling to hear, maybe to naturally navigate it, is to just take a minute and really put on whatever the scenario is and feel how it feels in your body. So if you're wondering if you should, go get that massage after work, or if you should take the CrossFit class, right? Just sit in your desk and put the CrossFit class on and see how that feels. And does it feel invigorating and energizing and expansive, and and then put the massage on. Does that feel good? And in every situation, it's not black and white, right? there might be some days where, like, you know what, I really need the CrossFit. Like, I just want to get out of my head, into my body. I want an adrenaline rush. I want to sweat. Like, that's what my body is craving right now. And there are other days where your body's like, oh my God, please massage. Please massage. I just want to chill out. I just need to be pampered right now. And so depending on your day, depending on the season, depending on what's going on in your life, your body's going to have different answers for you. So it's important to have that consistent communication. So the long and short of it is if you want to start listening to your body, you got to start talking to it. You got to start asking the questions, and you have to give it the space for it to talk back to you. And then the real challenge is honoring it. So when you tap in and you hear what you hear, it's really doing it. It's following through. This is like any relationship in life, right? If someone's always giving you advice and always trying to help you out, and you never listen to them, then all of a sudden they almost feel drowned out, right? But the more you listen, the more empowered, the louder it'll get, and it'll meet you right where you're at. So when you lift those weights, when you tune into your body's wisdom, it only wants the best for you. So you can lean into that. And sometimes it might mean in the beginning canceling a plan or trying something new. But trust it, lean into it. I promise you it only wants what's best for you. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions on body communication, feel free to leave a comment below. I would love to do another video or answer your question personally. I also, like I said, highly recommend Eat with Intention if this is a conversation that you want to dive even further into. And I'll be in New York this Friday on the 4th at Doing Living if you want to come to a body wisdom meditation in person, or at the Reebok space in LA on August 12th. I'll put all the links below for you guys, as well as a link if you want to dive deep with me one-on-one. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you love this, and share it with your friends. Anyone you think wants to have this conversation, wants to listen to their body. Mwah! Love you guys.